But I thought that there were some things I wanted to point out. The universe has sent energies around me, whether they be, I don't know, just there's been a lot of social engineering that's gone on in my life lately. And what today's incidents lead me to believe, uh, it makes me feel like insecure people group up and gang up on others that they feel are threats. Um, Powerful people do not try to take people less powerful than them down, right? So anything that is intended to be harassment, uh, as far as the way that I perceive it as the people around me are insecure. I'm no longer targeted because I understand why I was targeted. I was targeted because I've said something someone didn't like, maybe done something someone didn't like, but none of the things that I've done have been against the law. And the reason that I have been selected for this type of torture treatment, therapy, whatever you want to call it, is because I am in the right. And it's people who lead criminal lives who are trying to uh, make themselves feel better about the crimes they've committed. They are looking at me. I have a lot of people looking at me like, why is this bitch not a criminal? That's what it feels like. Um, People who have spent their life being dishonest, they view me as a threat because of how honest I am. And it's funny to see when they try to uh, channel my energy or channel my honesty. It's very revealing. It lets everyone around them know what they're struggling with, where they're hurt. Uh, and it doesn't do anything to make me look bad. What would make me look bad is if I had a bad reaction to the harassment, and I don't because I'm healed. I'm healed to the point where I don't feel the need to even entertain outside conversations. Right? Like you can tell when things are being done to provoke reactions, right? So that's what I'm experiencing right now. It's still a whole lot of reaction provoking stuff going on, and to which I'm not reacting, which is why they continue to do it. Um, I know uh, there's a whole lot of social engineering going on. I wouldn't say quite hostile yet, but I think that based on my knowledge of life in general, uh, like I don't know how to say this. I'm waiting to share. I'm waiting to share information about pretty much everything in my life until after July 10th because that's a very important date to me. So I think you should keep up the conversations, the inside jokes, as long as they make you feel better. From my perspective, they don't make you look better. Uh, no. And then when people try to channel my energy or change my energy, I like watching it because you guys look funny. Yep. So nice of you to join me. Can I get a comment? I have 5 people watching right now. Can I get some lunchtime comments, huh? What are you eating for lunch? I have to make this burrito that I defrosted last week. Um, yeah, this is so funny. The tremendous amount of effort put into making me come across as like a complainy bitch, because I will admit 100% I'm a complainy bitch, but rightfully so. I could back up and document everything that I complain about. Uh, Even going back to the not AirPod, Beats by Dre headphones had a um, had a manufacturing flaw. So I I don't wonder. I no longer wonder why I've been targeted. I no longer care. The people targeting me and doing any of this stuff to me, they are in fact criminals. And that's it. That's that. Their energy remains criminal. Everything that it's very easy to tell, right? Criminals are greedy. They want more than what they deserve. Maybe they think they deserve things that they don't. So it's funny to watch. It's funny to watch criminals. And then I don't feel like. So I went on a bike ride this weekend and stuff. Not this weekend, on Friday there was a critical mass bike ride. Some people got into accidents. Some of this bike ride, right? Oh, I don't even know where to go back to. Let's go back to Ciclavia. I was planning on riding in the upcoming Ciclavia that's going through Hollywood, but I changed my mind about riding that particular ride because in the terms and conditions on the website, when you go to read about it, it says participating in that event releases you from liability or from the ability. It You no longer retain the right to sue if you ride with Ciclavia. So you cannot sue any of the people that work for that company or Metro, I believe, for psychological trauma. How does a bike ride cause psychological trauma? So anyways, I won't be riding in any of the Ciclavias ever again. Don't worry if that was your intention. You got it. And I hope that the rest of Los Angeles realizes that any place that puts a waiver of liability for psychological trauma within their terms and conditions is participating in this new world order type of mass surveillance. The reason they need to get released from liability for mass psychological trauma is because the system in place is designed to make people look crazy. So whereas people used to enjoy things going out in public, they're doing their best to make it so I'm fully isolated from the public. I'm fine with that. I don't want to participate in your events if it means that it takes away my right to sue. And if I can get the rest of Los Angeles to understand that participating in these events put on by these groups and these companies relieves them of your right to sue, making it so that they continue to play with your head. They continue to do psyops. They continue to set you up for crimes that you're not guilty of. So please go to Ciclavia's page. Maybe they've changed it by now, but I definitely took screenshots. I'll post them. And I find that a really odd thing for a bicycle event. Like physical injury, I can understand, but psychological injury as the result of just open city streets bike event, that's crazy. So make sure you pay attention to where you pay your interest.